What's up my friends, hope you're all doing good. So last week was a really busy one for me, therefore no video. How many of you guys have to work weekends sometimes? So I am here today to review the long-awaited sequel, Deadpool 2. This one is not directed by Tim Miller unlike the first one. It is however directed by David Leitch, who was the co-director for the cult hit John Wick. Ryan Reynolds is back once again as Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. This time round, he's going up against Cable, played by Thanos himself, Josh Brolin. Cable is half cyborg, half man, and he's time traveled from the future to kill this kid Russell, played by Julian Dennison. So Deadpool takes it upon himself to protect this kid by stopping Cable. I have no problem saying that I did not like the first Deadpool as much as a lot of other people did. A lot of the jokes flew over my head because they referenced things that someone living in Asia might not necessarily get, for example American TV commercials. But more importantly, it just didn't grab me as much as I wanted it to emotionally. It was more amusing than fun, and I just didn't find it that funny, to be honest. That's just me. I'm not into Deadpool's brand of humor. But knowing what to expect from the first Deadpool movie, I went into Deadpool 2 with a renewed sense of optimism. And I had a good time. I think if you like the humor from the first Deadpool movie, you are gonna love Deadpool 2. This movie retains most of the characteristics that made the first movie so successful. For example, they reference a lot of other movies and franchises, and they went all out this time, so I really enjoyed it. I really loved that. There's also a lot of swearing, a lot of dirty jokes, a lot of violence with limbs and body parts getting cut off left and right. Basically the first Deadpool, just with double the fun. You can tell that they had a much higher budget with this movie compared to the last one, because a much higher percentage of the film was filled with these big action set pieces and a lot of visual effects, and these worked great. They were much more exciting, more hard-hitting and brutal. The CGI wasn't perfect, but hey, not many movies these days actually reference their own CGI in the script. What I love most about Deadpool 2 is how deep the emotional anchor went. So for the first Deadpool, they focused a lot on embracing who you are, no matter the physical appearance. But for the second one, they focus a lot more on finding one's purpose and working together with others towards a common goal. And the way they executed it and pushed the message in this movie, I found a lot more moving, especially when we start to understand the character of Cable and why he's doing what he's doing. And I gotta say, Josh Brolin's addition to this cast and what he brings to the character of Cable, the pain, just the hard exterior and the nuance of Cable, is why I enjoyed this movie more than Deadpool 1. And I also can't believe I've gone this long without talking about Ryan Reynolds' performance as Deadpool. I don't think I really need to say it. He was great as always, and I think most of us would agree that he was born to play Deadpool. I think the direction from David Leitch was on point, the pacing was very good, the score and soundtrack was very fitting, and as for the writing, I think it was mostly good, but I would have liked to see more character development for the side characters. I mean, this really is Cable and Deadpool's movie, and Julian Dennison's character Russell also plays a very important role, but I feel I wanted to see more from the side characters, more character depth. Zazie Beetz in particular looks so cool as Domino, but we don't know anything about her other than her power, so I would have liked to see a bit more. But fair play to the writers, I suppose it's more important to focus on your main characters in a movie like this, so I suppose it's a bit of a nitpick. As for the humor, there weren't any real laugh out loud moments for me, and there was one scene towards the end where I thought they tried to milk the humor from the scene a bit too hard and it went on for a bit too long, so that disappointed me a little bit. Again, it's a little nitpick. I think Deadpool 2 is better than its predecessor, and I am going to give it an 8 out of 10. Very good effort from Fox once again, and I have to say this film has one of the best post-credit scenes I've ever seen. It was quite amusing actually. Anyways, I definitely recommend Deadpool 2 to anyone who doesn't mind swearing, violence, butt jokes, and superhero films in general. Thank you so much for watching this video guys. If you want to see more movie reviews and recommendations, then click that subscribe button. Also follow me on Facebook at NickOwnMovies. I would love to have you there as well. I will be back with a new movie review next week, so until then, have a great week ahead. Maximum hype, maximum effort, and peace out.